nebonumyanga tebinuma nebonda banze nga sikulaba nitanze nga siwulira nebonumyanga tebinuma kati ndi muko nako kwagala I'm still hurting nako kwagala ndi muko nako kwagala I'm still hurting nako kwagala kati nze binsobera mugambye binsobera listen goyagala takwagala ate ko tayagala kufirako goyagala takwagala ngate ko tayagala kufirako binsobera yes.
Well, that is Gboy Revins and the jam that you're listening. We're back in the background. That is Ndimuko by Gboy Revins. You have listened to another jam from Gboy also. So when you listen to a triple play, rather a double play, just know our guest is already in the building. With me on the other side is Tasha and Monk, and together we are having an Upclose with Gboy. If you have any questions, you will use either our Facebook or our X, or use 77707525252. So Gboy Revins,
the Morris Kidia of Chigezi.
I saw the way you were listening, and I immediately said, yeah.
He actually sounds good.
Thank you.
Now we have to kako.
Ned, do you sing based on experience?
That was a true story.
True story?
Yeah.
But Monk was telling us other stories when we're off air, and now you're singing Vinsovira. I'm just not getting the story.
That's the story of the past. Monk is very detailed to the current being. So, yeah, that's the story.
He doesn't know the other Gboy.
Yeah, sure. Amanyire bukuru.
Well, that is Gboy Revins is already in the building. So imwaba kwenda kumbuza 0777075252 or 0752075252 aho nzora kuri secretary simu okenda kumanya cyo kwenda kumanya ali Gboy. We start off from that very jam. What was the rate of heartbreak you are in that you came up with such a song, Ndimuko?
Before we start off, I want to first say hi. Mewe na
bakutwala supidi.
Yeah, uri chiza amazina ni banyita Gboy Revins. Yeah, mwana wa Kabare, mwana wa Main Chitumba direct. So, yeah, about chize Hills FM mwena nimbakura nimbaramusya omubitini sabja man big time. So, about the song chisheri gamba Ndimuko chikija at the time when I was going through a heartbreak. And I penned actually the story of that song. If you know Omwewenka, the same person that I'd gotten when I was doing Omwewenka is the same person that broke my heart, and I penned down that Ndimuko song. So like, it's my music is usually real life.
Experience.
Yeah.
But I think Gboy, before you go any further, I would love you greet the fans out there using the other song of yours, Storage. Yes, Storage. It was good because before you got to that girl who broke your heart, you met the girl on the street. You was a Storage. Is that right?
Abantu nana bakwire. But talking about the Storage song, Storage necho chinakozere no mwana ni wa Metallics like say akabari under Cage Entertainment. So
where is he? Where is Lix Lexay?
By the way, she's a huge fan of Lix Lexay.
Lix Lexay hata lijuba. Alikuronda cassette jubara majuba celebrity ni cassette. So alipiri wajuba.
Manya, like if people know industry, not even industry, but chintu chona chora kora. It goes with kushango yine mumusha. So teach the kora sense kushanga when you're a celebrity konkota kozirechi otine mu. So wadangu music teka tanichire kureta, you have to get something on the side choko bachira kuweza onko muntu, otherwise no gwensha zigai.
Are you working?
Yeah, I'm working.
Okay. Well, that's why you're not in Kabale.
partly.
In fact, there is one time Gboy yakandaganisa $dollars hawe nyaka ebiri.
Let's get to this. Well, Gboy, thank you so much for coming through and coming through to the His Day Bender. We shall have a few questions here and there. Before I was talking to Tasha, asking ourselves, everyone in Kabale who grows up now living now go muri Kabale agenda and waza kureba by the time when this very jam, the one you did with the Summer Vibes Akambe, when it had brew, I think those are the days probably you want standing to be collected. What brings about that? Should we not have stars in our hometown? What's up?
Hati to rectify nyewe chabireho by that time I had gotten work. Not even in Kampala actually, in Kantari Kampala. I used to be working from Kamwenje and Kamwenje and Mubende. So tindagenzire just because ngu naenda kuruga Kabale, but it was work. Kango kuna nagambire tichikakora sense kushanga when you are star utine so wahigwa ruhangaka kwa something chokora as you're doing the music. I mean you go ochikore then music yatanika earning and you feel like it's now a source of stable income, then you can focus on the music like solely.
Well, we're asking ourselves ababastani bija kuba kumara ko growing up. There you go. But at least for you you've rectified it.
Konkane chindi inabo muri kuzoganya abagenda.
Really?
What do you mean? What is zoganya? What is zoganya?
Okuzoganya is ngeno ninka frustration.
Bari kubuza obusinje.
Hati okubuza obusinje yinewe nora bumwe omuntu kwari kuba a public figure or a celebrity.
We demand much.
Not even demanding much. The normal things. Ebintu byaburijo by'omuntu akokuzira byaburijo. So yatenemwereka ngo tibiri nomo. Actually nico ri kurebanywe at first nkagezeho munonga kushereka my face. Then mbeno shanga abantu namanya music ya Gboy na hura Gboy bataka mo kwari kusho. Reason being that would echo chikandi chinyangwira kushanga ndikubasa kora mu town. I pick a Rolex ninga Kanyama street nkadie and no one is.
Yeah, you needed to live a life like any other normal person.
Konkata bari kwa bamanyigwe just me are going in a bar and of course twazo mubara tubagatagire kushaba
vibes and vibes
nitwatugire kora shi kusimbura. So shanga umwe umuntu yajana nakasete ke yo mubara yasimbura yarabaho
yarenga
hati batanike kumukwata videos abe a topic of discussion ngo anywire yasinda
and yet it's normal.
Hati mbwenu mweni manango anywata asinda.
Of course being a public figure turatune koraje mwe gari wanyu karenga ikitura kugaruza turakwenda.
So now that's what forces people at times okuruga in the eyes of the people there. Okay, that's
so what anjirangu nabandi beshongozi nabo. Is that how it should be done?
No,
because these other artists, I'm sure the Wizzos, the Mayanja family, those guys do go out and they actually kusimbura.
Konkano maya wenchari bo akuresa nka example because you know what goes around them. You see?
No. But they've stayed home. They've stayed home, so that should not take you away from home.
Tibine hokuza.
Gboy, are you trying to mean that muri Kabale muramuti no businje bwanyu bwo expressing your way of life?
No,
in Kampala
ndikugamba
on go na street ogure yo Rolex ojije kole ndati nora kumanya.
No,
barabara bamanya, but still it is the same life you live when.
Listen, Monk, first listen to me. We have to believe that we reach a time and we become superstars. You get? Listen, first listen. People become superstars, okay?
Tasha is itchy.
Hold on. We were speaking about the valuing and branding. You won't tell me event organizer Monk is going to find Gboy eating a Rolex H Commando, and when he comes for a gig and you're demanding for 3M and above.
What if that?
So probably in the industry they call it artificial scarcity. You get yourself in a scarcity to increase your demand. Not entirely saying I don't think that is that way. Yesterday you saw what happened. I was with you, Tasha.
How are you doing it?
I'm doing it my way.
Please share the way, because we still need these people here.
Anyways,
need them.
we are
Because
still with
most
the
of the
Gboy.
people that go up there.
Austin, don't run away from the question. You you're doing that stunt of being scarce. And this guy, Gboy here, has been lost for almost 2 years.
Now, talking about
So
being
in
lost.
the name of scarcity, you want to bring it out that because he's scarce, now he's back with music. Because sometimes when you want to be scarce, like Omega 256 is scarce on stages but has music.
Thank you.
So
Thank
what
you,
do you
Monk.
mean?
Thank you, Monk.
Gboy or in the
Now-
music?
Now, you see, and I'll be honest with you. Time reached, I got frustrated with the music.
Thank you.
And I was like, now I'm just going to get other means of earning, and then I live a life that I want.
Like music
So-
kwa wajirujiro.
Not could go entirely, because me personally,
You had pause.
listen, personally, I love music, okay?
Yeah.
Whether people are listening to it or not. Actually, what I did, I just bought instruments, stocked them at my home. When I feel like I want to do music, I just play them. Now, on the other side, I had to get work, okay? To make sure that even if I don't go on stage, I will still have a
You have
life.
something to
Now, that one stopped me from going on kushanga, somebody's
eat.
calling.
Begging a stage.
Exactly. So I'm like, I would rather not work because I mean, it's not my when music tikujanga niyo tata niyo mama. You get. Nyine hebindi bintu bindi kukora biri kuntasiza. So no muntu yaza kuyija nkabona tandika. You know somebody one time I think it's either it was
Now,
wakunuya.
before you go,
First hold on a little bit. Omuntu akanyeta, personally I don't drink. Konko omuntu akanyeta on her show. Do you know what he said that he would do for me, like as payment, etc. Unaza kuteka table yanje and drinks. And I asked this guy, I was like, so do you really feel like I work for liquor? Like for real?
as if I know that story.
Uh-huh.
Not there.
So,
Then before you go, I wanted to ask you, what made you frustrated to the extent that you wanted to quit music, yet it is part of your life? Because you musically, you love music as a person, as a passion.
There is quitting music and there is giving it a break.
Halting.
So what I was doing is because I mean, even if I'm not singing on stage, I can still sing. You get? Even if I'm not earning, actually the kambagamba tine kintu kiri kukizaho frustrating as putting money in something that is not coming back.
Out.
I know.
So you do music because it's passion. It's something you love
Yeah,
to do,
yeah.
but not necessarily earning out of
Uh-huh.
it. That is like a bonus.
Like Ms. Austin had said, there is a time I was into a management. Okay, it was my first time to sign into a management. I didn't have any much knowledge about it and everything. So I found myself messing up, having a lot of expectations, etc. Like having a lot of expectations.
Well, Gboy, when we come back on air, we shall get to know more about management and artists not having management, and how you guys from Kabali and Shigezi, what have you done to increase your value when it comes to performances and so forth. Shortly after this break, powered by Aquafina.